All right, boys, we're here with break number 596. Sorry, I was trying to get the team list up there on the screen. And this is going to be a Topps 2022 mixer here. Actually, bring it up on my phone. Good luck to everybody that's in the break team. Listen on the left overhead camera's up right hand corner. It is going to be an 8-boxer. We have 3 boxes of triple threads. We'll open these 3 boxes last. Let's see. 3 boxes of Topps Finest, you can see on the screen. 1 box of Topps Chrome Cosmic and 1 box of Topps Chrome Update Series, which we'll actually open first. For everybody that's new here, we have my man Cal Ripken Jr. Project 2020. Ben Baller did the card. He's our good luck charm around here. Give him a nice rub on the 8 boxes. Let's see. We will put the Cosmic Topps Finest over here, as well as the triple threads, into Topps Chrome Update first here. And like I said, good luck to everybody. Let me actually give a quick wipe to the break mat. 1 second. As Tom did that Bowman draft break yesterday and had some all that chrome and paper dust on it. Opening the cards. So let's get that off of it. As well as honestly, the mat itself is a little crooked, so we'll straighten that out. And let's get rolling. Hopefully everybody had a good Monday. Mine was chock filled with doctor's appointments for me and Joseph, so my Monday went. Good luck to everybody. This is the packs that have purple in every single pack. Get them all open. For anybody that doesn't know, the Series 1 from the distributor I have decided there. So the distributor, for whatever reason, it's based in Texas, and it takes 3 days to get to me from that distributor. So they had to ship it Friday to make sure it got here on release day, because then it would be able to move on Saturday. Would probably actually be here tomorrow, but instead I can get here for Thursday. Most of it, some stuff is getting overnighted, so I should have some tomorrow. I personally can't break it tomorrow. Although I don't think that it... I think they told me I can open some if I really wanted to at midnight. I'm not going to do that and stay up. But I don't have an issue with posting a break tomorrow. Pick your team and pre-filling it to do a lunch break for Series 1 in the afternoon tomorrow. And then we can post 1 or 2 more in the evening when I know exactly what I have number-wise. I think they said they're going to overnight me 4 cases. Was kind of the agreement we had for the jumbos, but all the hobby cases as well as the jumbo case is they're not coming in until after, I was gonna say, but I'm not gonna pre-fill anything until I have them in my hand. But they said they're overnighting them and I have tracking for them, so they should be here tomorrow. If they're here tomorrow, I'm okay pre-filling something for an afternoon break and breaking it the next day, than when I'm actually allowed to break it. The people that are breaking early, I have a great idea where the one guy chasing cases, or whatever the fuck his name is breaking is getting his product from. Another huge breaker, if it's who I think it is, and that's not a good look. Because if whoever has the accounts, even if it's a huge breaker and he's selling stuff and giving it to somebody else to then break it early, like, it's not good. You lose your accounts. Because I know he doesn't have distributor accounts, because the only two that have it are Southern and Peach State, and I guess if you're really close to Peach State, you could probably have it already. because Peach State shipped out, was supposed to ship out Friday. Anyways, we have Josh Lowe, Gabriel Arias, Doolittle, Stephen Kwan. Nice little card for the Guardians. Diego Castillo, Carlos Correa, J-Rod on the Generation Now, Luke Williams on the purple, Silseth, Rama. Oh, Urias. We have a Jesse Winker for the Mariners. I know, Gabe. I know this is not. I know you're looking for Julio's. But honestly, an autograph and updates, I think, pretty rare in general. So, I know it's nothing crazy, but it's better than nothing out of this particular box. Obviously, you still have some big chances in the other boxes. We have Javier Baez, Kikichi, Josh Donaldson, Musgrove, Lucius Fox, Sanchez, Fetty, Stephen Kwan, Marcus Stroman, Tyler Nyquin, Jack Sawinski, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., George Kirby, J.P. Sears, and Brandon Marsh on the rookie debut. Let's say we have Syndergaard. Bro, these are so jacked. Francisco Morales again. Luplow, Generation Now, Bichette, Pilkington, Rowdy Tellez, Matt Chapman, Randall Grichuk, Matt Chapman again, Stephen Kwan. Have Suzuki, Manoa, Bobby Witt Jr. on the debut, Marcus Stroman, Baez, Mike Clevenger, Rowdy Tellez. And I have Cabrera, Bobby Witt Jr., Yastrzemski, Marinaccio, Jacob Stallings, Odor, Alec Thomas, Edward Cabrera, Lodolo, MJ Melendez, CJ Abrams, and Corey Kluber on the purple. Austin Meadows, Trevino, Joe Ryan, Gabriel Arias, Jock Peterson, Nick Allen, George Springer, Yan Gomes, Pavia, Freeman, Wander Franco on the debut, Josh Lowe, Scherzer, Duran, Derek Jeter, Pache, Cole Sands, Royce Lewis, Seth Lugo, Silseth, Gore, Jesse Winker, Tatis, and Estrada. O'Neal Cruz, Donovan, Drew Smiley, Kikichi, Josh Winder, Kevin Smith, Mike Trout, Kimbrel, Perez, Bass, Martin Perez, Fetty, Pipiat, Garcia, Miguel Cabrera, and Sanchez. I'm sorry for anybody that got dizzy trying to watch that. I try to do it as quickly as possible just because it was ridiculous. It was like every other card was upside down. Even opening up that for yourself, not on camera, would be terrible. I don't know why they would do that. Two of the nicer Guardian rookie hits there. Let's get into the Cosmic Chrome. This was a big hit this year. This is the last box of this that I have. I think it's the last box. We do have a Bowman draft break up. Wish we would fill that bad boy up. We've seen what the case Tom ripped for himself. The possibilities of that yesterday. What do you guys think of the Super Bowl? I guess a shitty way to end it for the Eagles, but it was definitely defensive holding when you go back and watch the replay. And Bradbury made it. I mean, Bradbury was holding all game. It's a matter of them calling it. The timing of them calling it was terrible because, like I said, he definitely was holding all game and they weren't calling it on him. So to call it at the end of the game, which I think is kind of what he was alluding to, was that he'd been holding all game. They haven't called him out on it. So he just figured he would hold some more. But I feel like at the end of the game, you almost have to... I think you have to make that call at the end of the game. And I don't think it was a catchable ball in the sense of I don't think Juju Smith-Schuster goes and catches it. But I also don't think I think Mahomes throws a more catchable ball if he doesn't see the holding, if that makes sense. So I think Mahomes threw it knowing that he was going to get a holding call. I think that's why he threw it away pretty much. We have Teoscar Hernandez-Melendez, Trey Turner, Patrick Wisdom Suzuki, Rocket Arms Scherzer, Marquez, Josh Bell, Molina, Cole, Cabrera. Because, I mean, the only other thing he could have did is, I mean, everybody else was covered. McCullers, Smith, Wander Franco, Jake Berger, Torkelson, Bellinger, Fletcher, Rocket Arms, Chris Sale, and Luis Gill. The only other thing I could think of is he was hoping for the holding call, but if he threw it any closer and he didn't get the holding call, it could have been picked. I think that's why he threw it out of catchable reach. We have Stroman, Semien, Jose Altuve for the Astros going to Matt Hogue. 4 out of 25 on the orange Ray Wave. Chapman, Rafael Devers, Myers, Randy Arozarena, Bobby Witt Jr., Jose Altuve, Syndergaard, Gabriel Arias, Clement, O'Neill, Trevor Story, Musgrove, have Raleigh, Mackenzie Gore on the refractor, have Mountcastle on the blue with Stephen Kwan behind him. This is going to the Orioles. Orioles are Megan. 40 out of 99. Yeah, Crawford, Carlson, Bohm, and Johnny Quinto. We have Jimenez, Corbin Burns, Lance McCullers on the refractor, McCutcheon, Sanchez, Freddie Freeman, Seth Beer, Vierling, Bruhan, Adames, Rocket Arms, Aroldis Chapman, Tucker, Duran, Stanton, Marte, Buxton, Reese Hoskins, Badu, Lazardo, Nola, Flaherty, Wander Franco, and Newbar. Franco on the launch into orbit. Die cut. Been like Saturn. The last little bit of the box. We got Bryce Harper, Ryu, Happ, Giolito, Gallo, Manny Machado on the launch into orbit. Hendricks, Jax, Judge, Rocket Arms, Garrett Cole, Chapman, and Jeff McNeil. That's going to be the Cosmic Chrome. Let's get into 2021 Topps or 2022 Topps Finest. 3 boxes of this and then 3 boxes of triple threads. Good luck to everybody in the finest here. Corey Seager, Walker Bueller, Trevor Rogers on the sky blue. Going to the Marlins. It's going to Steve. 231 out of 300. Got Royce Lewis, Gavin Sheets, Wander Franco, Giancarlo Stanton, Arozarena, Buxton, Hunter Green, Ozzy Albies, Contreras, Juan Soto, Crawford, Matt Olson, Rafael Devers, and Rafael Devers again. We're going to have Casey Mize on the 46 out of 50. Going to the Detroit Tigers and Chris Metzger. See how Mize comes back from Tommy John. Got Mackenzie Gore, Julio Rodriguez, Cabrian Hayes, Charlie Blackmon. And we got a Tyler Megill going to the Mets. The Mets are Steven Walkstein. He got a decent little year last year. It wasn't phenomenal, but it wasn't bad for a rookie pitcher. You have Vidal Brujan, Trey Turner, Nick Allen, Suzuki, Nolan Arenado, Freddie Freeman, and Brandon Marsh. I am curious to see what some of these teams do in the offseason, though, for football. Got C.J. Abrams, Ken Griffey Jr., Bo Bichette on the teal shimmer. Going to the Blue Jays. Blue Jays are Dylan Fryermuth on the Bichette, 15 out of 175. Miguel Cabrera, Joey Votto, Chris Bryant, George Springer, Jacob deGrom, Alec Thomas, Miranda, Bays, Garrett Cole, Pete Alonso, Yadier Molina, and Bryson Stott. I have Acuna Jr., Jarren Duran, Wander Franco on the purple. Going to Mitch Schwegman. Yeah, 91 out of 250. Carlos Carrera. DeGrom, Luis Robert, Mullins. Behind Mullins, we have a Dustin Pedroia for the Red Sox. It's going to Matt Foresta. Foresta. Either way, Matt's first break gets a Dustin Pedroia finest moments. Former MVP on the Red Sox. Detmers, Contreras, Perez, Betts, Yordan Alvarez, De La Cruz, and Tatis Jr. Let's get into a box of triple threads. We'll actually rotate triple threads and finest to keep it a little fresh here. Seager, Betts, and Bo Bichette. Stan Musial, 162 out of 199. Going to the Cardinals. One of the best hitters ever play the game. Wander Franco for the Rays. Be a 43 out of 75 on the yellow. Going to Mitch. Nolan Arenado is going to be a 25 out of 48. Going to the Cardinals and Camden Jurgensen. Then we're going to have a redemption. Triple Threads autograph relic combo card gold parallel. Frank Robinson, Cal Ripken Jr., and Eddie Murray. 3 Orioles greats going to Megan. It's a nice card right there for an Orioles fan. Well, looks like we're going to have a big-ass random. Oh, never mind. This is just going to the New York Yankees and Dylan Freiermuth. So a big-ass Deca booklet for the Yankees has Jackson, Mattingly, and it's out of 5 out of 5. Bernie Williams, Andy Pettit, Roger Clemens, Wade Boggs, Jeter and Rivera, Judge, and A-Rod. No bums on that one. I was going to say, ain't no Luis Gills on there. So they got a whole bunch of steroids. Got a whole bunch of steroids and World Series champions from the 90s. But a big-ass Deca booklet going to Dylan. So this is a pretty good hobby box. I was going to say you get the gold parallel triple and then the Deca booklet. So that's something to make them Yankees fans cream in their pants, I was going to say. Vinny Tricario is going to watch this someday, and he's just going to be sitting there with a semi-chub jerking off to it. Not even semi-chub. Full-on chub. Nice hit, Dylan. We have Matt Manning, Wander Franco, Aaron Judge on the sky blue going to the Yankees. Dylan hit a Deca booklet. I'll show it at the very end. Look, I'm so happy that it's for one team. Because I can't imagine trying to random off a Deca booklet. Because they're all worth a couple $100. So, like, everybody kind of wants their share, but everybody kind of wants the card. Nobody wants it. Like, you get 10 guys, they don't want to sell it. And then you got to figure out how to random it off. And then, like, 7 guys that are angry. Brandon Marsh, Vidal Brujan, Shohei Ohtani, Vlade, Shane Bays, Votto, Freddie Freeman, Trevor Story, Mountcastle, Torkelson, Miranda, Cabrera, George Kirby, Eloy Jimenez, Miguel Cabrera. We'll have to watch to the end. I'll go back over it. I don't want to just keep touching the card over and over again. I'm actually gonna. Actually, the table's not dirty. Nice, Miguel Cabrera going to Metzinger. 47 out of 99 on the green Ray Wave. Bryson Stott, Alec Thomas, Corey Seager, Montero, and we're going to get a Vidal Brujan for the Rays going to Mitch. In the Rays. Jacob deGrom, Yadier Molina, Giancarlo Stanton, Rosa Reyna, Bichette, Contreras, Carlos Correa. Have Wander Franco, O'Neal Cruz, Clayton Kershaw on the teal, going to the Dodgers. But you hit a Deca booklet, Dylan, I was going to say for the Yankees, but I'll show it at the end. Again, at the very end of the break. In a recap, Mitch Schwegman on the Dodgers. We got Tatis Jr., Reed Detmers, Ozzie Albies, Contreras, Brandon Crawford, Abreu, De La Cruz, Blackman, Devers, Matt Chapman, Yelich, Kershaw, Suzuki, and Cabrian Hayes. Have Aaron Judge on the purple. Going to Dylan and the Yankees. Yeah, 211 out of 250. Have Kevin Smith, Ramos, C.J. Abrams, Nick Allen, and behind Nick Allen, we're going to have Cal Raleigh. 5 out of 25 on the orange wave going to the Mariners. And Gabe, you must just build this dude's damn rainbow with this card, if I'm being honest. This has to be like the fourth one you have. But at least this one, no matter what, I mean, especially if the surface, which, I don't know, we'll see. The corners and stuff look good. It looks pretty. So it's a little bit off center, but not too bad. I was gonna say, no, dude. This look. Anybody can knock any card, but if you get an out of 25 autograph for anybody, the shit's worth money. Like, it just is what it is. There's somebody building a damn rainbow that needs the card, so it has value to it. So everyone tries to knock when someone gets an out of 5 or an orange because it's not the right guy. Like, fuck that. That's an amazing pool. We got Nolan Arenado, Juan Soto, Chris Bryant, George Springer, Yordan Alvarez. Like, obviously, everybody wants it to be Julio Rodriguez. And then someone be at my doorbell at 11:30 at night. I don't know what to tell you. No, we got Edward Cabrera, Yordan Alvarez, and Pete Alonso. I actually think Cal Raleigh's a really good catcher. It's just he has to figure out how to hit some. Dude's nasty defensively. But the thing about catchers is if they're really good defensively and can call a good game, they don't have to hit well. They can stay in the lineup, so they always have a chance to develop their stick. It's very rare you get a guy like Mike Piazza that's just so good but demands that he plays catcher. That plays catcher and just kind of sucks ass at the position. It's very, very rare you get a very non-defensive catcher like Mike Piazza was. That just, he rakes, but he's not a very good catcher. But Veritek gave some seasons where he hit like 30 home runs, right? Or in the mid-20s. Like, Raleigh has some power. He only connects 20% of the time. That's the problem. We have Garrett Cole, Ernie Banks, and Mark McGwire. Robin Yount. Going to the Brewers. 122 out of 150 on the teal. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 112 out of 199. You know what? After thinking about it, I would maybe argue that Triple Threads is better than Tribute. The only reason I make that argument, even though Tribute's a little bit more expensive, so you are paying a little bit more for the extra autograph and memorabilia. But what's nice about Triple Threads is they have numbered cards. They have 4 numbered cards in every hobby box. It adds some value to the break. We got 11 out of 27. Bo Bichette for Toronto Blue Jays on the memorabilia. Because I know I was ranking them the other day when we were doing the full case of museum collection. I think all 3 of the products are good products, but I have to say, after thinking about it, like I think Triple Threads probably takes the crown over the 3. We got 40 out of 75 on the Ian Anderson patch autograph. I wish they would get rid of the sticker autographs though on some of this stuff, but I guess something you just have to deal with. Like, that's the advantage of Tribute. It's more money, but everything's on card. I think Tribute went up to like $650 a box for something ridiculous, though. Like, it's too much. It's too much. Oh, looks like we're going to get some. I think we're getting out of 3 here. Bo Jackson, Ricky Henderson, and Tom Seaver. Got Christian Yelich for the Brewers, 3 out of 99. Barry Larkin for the Reds, 159 out of 259. Scott Wilkinson. Have Yordan Alvarez. And this is going to be the out of 3 I was talking about. 3 out of 3 on the very nice looking patch, I was going to say. And like somebody said before, if he was an everyday outfielder, even if it was in the corner, he would be selling tremendous. He's such a good hitter. He would be in the Juan Soto territory for card prices. But because he's pretty much strictly a DH, guys just hate on him. Gets that Edgar Martinez treatment. And then we're going to have Manny Machado, 4 out of 9 for the Padres. 12 grand slams. I don't know if that was like in his career. I guess since his debut in 2012, he has more grand slams than any other player. I think it's just because of him being an asshole when he was on the Dodgers that people just don't like him, don't collect him as much as he should, because he is a really, really good baseball player. It's going to Tony Ray and the Padres. Like, he is really, really good. Like, let's look at his numbers this past year. They are ridiculous. Into Topps Finest. tomorrow, what I'll put up is I'll put up 2 boxes of Topps Finest, 2 boxes, maybe it's 3 boxes, probably 2. Probably put up 2 boxes of Topps Finest and 4 boxes of Triple Threads, and that'll probably be the break. Finish out each of the cases. And hopefully that fills tomorrow. I'll post it early enough so that it should fill, and then we'll have Series 1 for Wednesday, and probably what we'll be filling the whole time. Got Nick Allen, Jarren Durant, Vidal Brujan on the gold. Going to the Rays and Mitch Swegman. 24 out of 50. Have Byron Buxton, Hunter Green, George Springer, C.J. Abrams, Ted Williams on the die cut. Brandon Crawford, Matt Olson, Garrett Cole, Bryant. I have Jake Berger, Mackenzie Gore, Julio Rodriguez, and Shane Bass. Joey Votto, Justin Verlander, Vidal Brujan, Trey Turner, Ronald Acuna Jr., Jarren Durant. And we have a Shane Bays 9 out of 25 Finest rookie. Going to the Rays and Mitch. Got Freddie Freeman, Brandon Marsh, Luis Robert Mullins, Seth Beer, Miguel Cabrera, and Votto. I agree with Josh. You guys should fill the Super Jumbo half case. That'd be pretty awesome of you guys. Like the most awesome. The awesome in it is I guess the question is I have some more Topps, or not Topps, Bowman Chrome hobbies coming. Do we do a half case of Bowman Chrome hobby, half case of Bowman Chrome Sapphire with a half case of HTA? Or do we just do a half case of Chrome and half case of hobby, half case of Sapphire, and save the HTA for later? That's the real question. Salvador Perez, Ivan Rodriguez, Kevin Smith on the purple for the Oakland Athletics. Yeah, I know. 96 out of 250. We have Alec Thomas, Miranda, Jeremy Pena, Corbin Burns, Eloy Jimenez, Yadier Molina, Stott, Witt, Melendez, De La Cruz, Correa, and DeGrom. Manny Machado, Paul Goldschmidt, George Springer on the sky blue. Going to the Blue Jays and Dylan. 74 out of 300. You got Reed Detmers, Wilson Contreras, Baez, Max Scherzer, and we have an Austin Meadows autograph going to the Rays and Mitch. De La Cruz, Tatis Jr., Jake Berger, Crawford, Abreu, Kershaw, and Abreu again. I mean, I guess it's great that he got pulled. Didn't really... I mean, the person that pulled it, I guess it is what it is. Whenever you get to open hundreds of cases, I mean, eventually you're going to pull nasty stuff. It's just the way it works. You have Salvador Perez, Wander Franco, and Buster Posey. Manny Ramirez on the 8 out of 25. One of the Red Sox. And Met. Got Miguel Cabrera, 24 out of 259 on the green. Got October offense, 16 out of 36 on the Gleyber Torres. The Yankees are going to have a Bryson Stott for the Phillies going to JJ. 176 out of 199. We'll see where they play him this year. With him signing Trey Turner, I'm assuming he's going to go to second base maybe? Not really sure. The last mini box here. Another break. Good luck to everybody. Freddie Freeman, Hank Aaron, and Vladimir Guerrero. Got Greg Maddux on the 193 out of 299. Bryson Stott on the 100 out of 150. Greg Maddux, again, just getting a little cleaner look at him. We're going to have Bo Bichette on the 12 out of 18 on the orange. I guess, too, what do you guys want to see the Series 1 ran as? Like, do you guys want to see randoms? Do you guys want to... I mean, I'm going to do pick your team, but do you guys want to see randoms, too? Like, is there going to be an interest for randoms? I mean, it's going to be a bloodbath to get the Braves and the Orioles, right? Like... I would like to get through all the cases of Jumbo that I have in Hobby before next week. I'm definitely doing at least one break where I combine Jumbo and Hobby into a full... this is Bichette right there. Into a break. I don't know if I'll do that more than once. We have Jake Cousins, 54 out of 99. Going to the Brewers. Or maybe doing half and half with a ×2 option, but... I do have cases of Hobby coming, and I got the Hobby thinking that people would pre-order the Hobby at the pretty decent price it is. Because you can see the stuff started going up, so I think Steel City raised their price from like $155 after the checklist came out, jumped that bitch up to $185, bunch of cocksuckers. Anyway, we got Jake Cousins for the Brewers with Scott Wilkinson, you know. I got to make that extra $30 off the working man. Y'all stop. Too much right now. Anyways, got Jake Cousins for the Brewers going to Scott Wilkins. We got new people in the group. I was like, I'm like fine wine. Yeah, I get better with age. I was gonna say be a little brash starting out. So just don't mind me. I promise you won't find a nicer guy. We got Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers on the teal. Trevor Rogers on the sky blue. This is the recap, by the way, boys. That was the end of the break. Was that Jake Cousins RPA going to the Brew Crew? Get the Wander Franco over there. Okay, calm down, you damn pile. I wish they would have did Topps Finest. Not like there's a lot of Topps Finest cards are bowed a little bit. So hard to stack up sometimes. They like to get slidey on you. Trying to not be a runaway train on the floor. We got Miguel Cabrera on the green Ray Wave. Aaron Judge on the sky blue. Erlen Arenado, or whatever I was going to call him. Nolan Arenado, 25 out of 48. We're going to have Wander Franco, 43 out of 75. Stan Musial on the orange out of 199. Bo Bichette on the teal shimmer. Wander Franco on launching the orbit. Bo Bichette on the orange out of 18. Maddox out of 299. Stott out of 150. October offense out of 36 for the Yankees on the Gleyber Torres. Miguel Cabrera out of 259. Manny Ramirez out of 8 out of 25. Nice little card there. We had George Springer on the sky blue. Purple on the Kevin Smith. The true gold, Casey Mize. Brujan on the true gold. Orange Ray Wave out of Cosmic for Altuve and the Astros. And then going right back to the Astros, we're going to have Yordan Alvarez. Have Barry Larkin out of 259. Yelich out of 99. Bo Bichette out of 27. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. out of 199. Robin Yount out of 150. The blue Velocity out of 99 on the Mountcastle and Aaron Judge on the purple. Getting into the autographs, we got 3 to the side that aren't on the board. Jake Cousins for the Brew Crew going to Scott Wilkinson. Tyler Megill to the Mets going to Steven Wachstein. The Rays here getting the autograph. Mitch Schwegman on the Austin Meadows. Jesse Winker out of Update going to Gabriel Quezada. Getting to the back row here. We have Wander Franco purple too, parallel. The non-autographs. So we have Ian Anderson, 40 out of 75 going to Brody Sanders and the Braves. Bryson Stott out of 199 going to J.J. Bauer and the Phillies. Brujan going to the Rays and Mitch Schwegman. I have an out of 25 Shane Bays, 9 out of 25 finest rookie going to the Rays as well. Dustin Pedroia going to Matt in his first break. Matt Foresta. Welcome to the group. I appreciate you getting in the breaks. We're going to have a 5 out of 25 Cal Raleigh on the orange wave going to Gabriel Quezada, finest rookie. Manny Machado, 4 out of 9 going to the Padres and Tony Ray. We're going to have a Frank Robinson, Cal Ripken Jr., Eddie Murray, gold parallel, relic combo, triple autograph. That's going to the Orioles and Megan Keane. And then the card that a few people missed is going to be a Yankees memorabilia Deca booklet. And it's going to be Mattingly and Reggie Jackson on the first one. Bernie Williams and Andy Pettit on the second one. Wade Boggs and Roger Clemens. Mariano Rivera and Jeter. And then we're going to have Aaron Judge and Alex Rodriguez. And that's going to be the break, boys. I appreciate you guys getting the break. You guys have a good night and be safe. There is a Bowman draft. Super Jumbo's up. Let's fill that bad boy up. Hopefully at least fill it up by tomorrow afternoon so we can break it in the evening. But I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night and be safe.